Bada bing, bada boom. Social Inform Media.
This story comes to us from adn.com. It's out of Anchorage, Alaska. Now, this is a follow-up story, and I don't remember when I did. I was going to try to find the link of the original editorial I did and put it in the description box below. But this is referring to a police officer and one of our First Amendment auditing community guys out of Alaska. Something happened to him, and the officer was charged, and here we go. Federal and state prosecutors have dropped all criminal charges against former Anchorage police officer accused of punching, kicking, and unlawfully arresting a man in exchange for the promise he won't seek law enforcement job again. This guy, so he said, look, if you agree to never become a cop again, we'll drop all criminal charges. Now, what if he goes to like Hawaii or Colorado or New Mexico and seeks a job as a cop? Does it still apply? Or is it just Alaska? Interesting. But, well, I guess that was some real sorry charges if he agreed to that. Cornelius Aaron Pettis, remember Officer Pettis? 2019 incident, partly captured on camera, was accused of assaulting Samuel Allen outside Allen's home after serving him a citation for riding a bicycle without lights. Now, the charges against Pettis ranged from misdemeanor assault to civil rights violations and falsification of records during a federal investigation. They were dismissed by agreements reached in both state and federal cases. And of course, the agreement was don't ever be a cop again, and we'll just drop all the charges. You're good to go. So he'll go be a security guard and assault somebody. I don't know. Under the dismissal agreements, Pettis was required to resign from the Anchorage Police Department, surrender his law enforcement certification, and agree not to seek employment in the field in any state. Whoa! He resigned in June of last year, or was it 2019? I don't know. Another Anchorage police officer present at the counter, Diormon Stout, was indicted on a charge of tampering with public records. According to the indictment, Stout made a false entry in or a falsely altered police report related to the encounter. The charge against Stout was also dismissed in exchange for his cooperation in the case. He is still an officer at the department, according to an Anchorage Police Department spokeswoman. So this guy went in and made false police report, and they said, look, you get full immunity and you can still be a cop if you just turn in your buddy. For his cooperation, right? Snitches get stitches. Remember that. Now, a separate civil lawsuit involving Pettis is still active. Allen filed that lawsuit against Pettis, Stout, and the municipality in 2021. The municipality paid $187,500 to be dismissed from that suit, according to the information obtained through a public records request. Stout was also dismissed from the civil case. Now, the civil litigation against Pettis isn't expected to go to trial until next year, at the soonest due to delays from the criminal proceedings, according to an attorney involved in the civil case. And again, this is Samuel Allen. He's one of the First Amendment auditors in Alaska there. And it tells you a little bit about what happened. If you want to keep going, click the link below. It tells you what it will refresh you on what happened and what the incident was and how all this came about. But when I saw this, my first thought was, this guy might be collecting his, if there's a settlement, he might be collecting from Pettis while in jail. Because isn't he facing charges as well? He's been arrested a few times since don't know. And this is the guy that I think he represented himself on one video. We were all in the chat listening to him play his own lawyer and going, oh my God, dude, you need a lawyer. You need an attorney. Shut up. Not a very good attorney. Anyway, I digress. There you go, guys. So one cop, he agreed to become a canary and sing like a bird. The other one, they said, don't ever be a cop again in any state, they said. And we'll just dismiss the charges. And he'll probably go be like, now they said in law enforcement. So what if he becomes like ITSD for the city or the county or something like that? That's not law enforcement. Still get good money.